Welcome to my channel. My name is Kat. Today's video is going to be about my goals for May, June, July, and August of 2020. These goals mainly will be pertaining to my writing goals and achievements. Also, quick side note, I have a tripod now, so I don't have to be sitting down for my videos, and I'm no longer using a box to set my camera on. And I'm also pressing the button on my mouse and using my mouse on my leg to do this. Fun side note, back to, the video. My first goal for May through August is actually something that is going to encompass and probably be part of my goals for a while. It is to write compile the information for my series Bible into a program that I've started recently using called Campfire Pro. So I might do a review on it once I've learned more and experienced more of the program. I'm still new to it, but I so far really like it, so I'm hoping to compile my series Bible. So I have my notes, character information, and everything all in one file, and then I can back it up onto my external hard drive. Words evade me. So that's my first goal, is to compile all of my information into my series. My second goal for May through August, which I'm hoping to accomplish sometime in May, so this month, I hope to outline my first book and properly have an outline. I'm doing it in bullet points. Initially, I was going to do extremely detailed outline, but that's just not how I work, considering I'm a pantser, or some people like to call it a discovery writer, because I am that type of writer. Excuse my English. I can't speak very well apparently today. Because I am that type of writer, outlining is really hard for me, even though I have books on outlining. I need to actually read that, actually. Idea. Read that book. So I'm hoping at least by the end of the month I will have finished outlining, and then I can spend June and July actually writing my book. And hopefully the process will go a lot faster with me having an outline at some stage. Because I want my story to make sense. That's how outlining and the series Bible connect together. Is my outline is going to become part of my series Bible because of the timeline and everything. And there's stuff in the book that I can't be discovering it at the same time the characters are discovering it, because I might have say something at the end of my book, but it would have had to have been mentioned earlier, and I want it to make some sense on the first draft. More sense than it would have been making had I continued to write the initial draft I was writing. So yeah, my second goal is to simply write an outline, and I'm hoping that it doesn't take a full month to do. So here's hoping with that one. Now we are to my third goal, which is to actually write my first draft. I'm counting what I've previously written, which was about 7-ish chapters. Chapter 7 I never finished, because that was the point where I was like, you need an outline for this. So that's not my first draft anymore. So my first draft will be when I have my outline in front of me and ready to go. So I'm hoping, again, to finish my outline May, and then June, July to actually write the first draft. of my book and have it make some sense, so that when it's time and it's done, I can read through it and it'll sort of make sense, instead of being like, this makes no sense at all. Not at all. Because this, like, should be my goal, is for my book to make sense, because I want it to make sense for, like, readers. Such as you, if you potentially someday choose to read it, when it's, someday done. So, there's that. So, goal 3 is actually writing the first draft. So now my 4th goal is once my 3rd goal is done, which is to obviously write the first draft, I'm going to actually print off and have a physical copy of my first draft, and it's probably going to end up in this binder. I even have the binder picked out. That's insane. So it's probably going to end up in this binder, or a smaller binder. I have some more binders, but a binder. I have a lot of binders. So I'll actually print it off and have physical copies, and I'm going to take pens and highlighters, and I'm going to mark up that first draft physically, just because if I read like a physical copy, this is my script, or my notes, whatever. If I read this, it looks different to me than if I'm reading it on my computer screen. And I want to be able to look at it through a different lens, so to say. So physical copies, I'm going to notice things on the physical copy that I wouldn't notice on my computer screen. So I'm actually going to read through it like that, mark it up, and then that's the editing of my first draft. So, and then what I consider the rewriting is me actually applying those edits and changes to a new draft, instead of just automatically doing it on the thing. I want to transfer it from paper to computer, and I figure that edit, I'll mark up like grammars and stuff that I noticed, but I'm not gonna look specifically for it. I'm mainly gonna search for, like, does this make sense? Does this story sound good at all? Type of stuff. Whereas my second draft and onward, I will focus on grammar, punctuation, making sure everything is actually correct. I figure the first draft, the goal is to get there. And then the first edit is to make sure, hey, is this like make sense? Is this actually a story? Yada yada. And then from there, it's going to be grammar all over. And I'm terrible at grammar. Like, really terrible at grammar. You think talking to me, my English is bad? My school, they didn't know they failed me, but they kind of failed me on grammar. They tried, but the problem is they tried my senior year and my junior and senior year of high school to fix that. So we're gonna fix that. And obviously I'll have other people go through it, not just me, because I know I'm terrible at grammar and I'm working on that. But yeah, so my 4th goal is to actually physically edit it. And then thank you for watching this video, and please, if you would like, in the comments below, let me know your goals, whether it's quarter goals, summer goals, any goals. I just really like watching other people flourish and achieving things, so please let me know. And also, if you liked this video, hit the like button below. It's somewhere over here. If you would like more videos from me, you can subscribe, or not. You can just, come across the videos again later. So again, thank you for watching, and I hope you have an excellent day.